You're welcome. Today is the 13th day of January 2020. And today I have this topic that I have titled Edo State Diaspora Must Vote 2020. There shall be no turning back now or showing a backhand treatment to Edo State diaspora vote this 2020, as they must vote. The Edo State diaspora has always been a capital potential for the state, and there is no alternative yet that I have seen. As far as I'm concerned, there is no alternative to this on ground that can replace that phenomenon soon. As the Edo State political appointees and players have continued to be the same handful of selected few and self-acclaimed political Gbegedons, while the downtrodden in Edo State are still the same members of the majority masses whose sons and daughters are used as thugs. See, this handful of political Gbegedons, they use the children, the daughters and sons of the masses for thuggery. They use them for hired killers. They use them for election violence, pimps, and the pimps' commodity of bargain, and whose only hope still lies abroad. Because on the same road that they are using them for, they know they've got no future there. They know that the children of the masses have got no future with them. It is used and done. That is why the masses are still there. But this oppressive exercise cannot continue to repeat itself in our society. Mostly in this next election, Edo State 2020. We cannot continue to open our eyes and see the rich getting richer, influential, and highly benefactor of the government and our common patrimony, while the poor, they get poorer and become lesser of a human being, and always at risk in their own father's land and in their very own country. That is why we say today, we can no longer live in a state or have the same country as this anymore. We are tired and can no longer cope with this kind of condition. We can no longer cope with this kind of unrepentant attitude. I can tell you, I have traveled around the world and I have had the privilege to be the resident in some countries. But even in those countries I traveled by, I have seen no state with so much disrespect for its own people as my own state, Edo State. If it is true that we all belong to the same country, and if it is true that you are from Edo State, listen to me now. If it is true that you are from Edo State, then we must vote together for our future together. No one should deny us of our rights. Some should not be denied of their own inherent rights at any point in time and at any place in time. No one is more Edo State than the other. Likewise, no one is more Nigeria than the other. I tell you today, irrespective of whether you were born an Hausa man or whether you were born an Igbo man, irrespective of whether you are a doctor by profession or whether your profession is driving a doctor to his place of work. I tell you today, irrespective of whether you were born into the tradition of chiefs or whether you were born a free man by birth, Udefiagbon. In Igodo we call it Udefiagbon. A free man is born by, he was born a free man by birth. Our rights must be observed and our rights must be respected. We are all human. We are all human. We can't take this no more. It has to stop. And in addition to this today is the case of a missing person, Commissioner Osaze Osevige Ero. This is a case of a missing person, a commissioner of the Diaspora Affairs, Edo State, Nigeria. He is still missing today. Despite our asking his superior, the governor of Edo State, Brother Godwin Obaseki, to address us under 48 hours. In regard to the commissioner whereabouts, yet he has not moved an inch, and this move we would not accept. It is our collective responsibility to ensuring that things are done right and for always. Whatever attack or unwarranted invasion on one of us, irrespective of whom we are or the office that we hold, is an attack on all of us. And without our positive reaction, our attackers, they will surely come back again. They will surely come back again to attack any one of us, and with a more detrimental consequences. So it is none of my business can no longer serve as the only option, in terms that what is expected of us is to stand right, stand firm, and stand together. I want every one of us to know and understand today, the 13th day of January 2020, that if we inarguably fail in the little things, then there is no hope that we can win in the big thing. This is why today we are mostly found standing defenseless, and we are standing divided. I know today you, my people, can bear me witness that I have given the Edo State government time enough to address us in regard to Mr. Ero, the Commissioner of Diaspora, absence. But after a long wait with hope, that an adult would be able to break all odds and find his way back home at will and report back to his duty post and to his responsibility as a commissioner or as a man of the people has failed. After substantial statement from the appropriate quarters and information whatever from the said adult could not be obtained. Even when now that we are not in dispute as to whether he, the commissioner, Mr. Osevigero, the missing adult, reserves all rights to his own displacement or a choosing path that could be different from his previous duties or job role. This is to say, Mr. Osevigero has his own right to do whatever he chooses, whatever he wishes. But still, we would not condone improper behavior in the public service. The public service cannot be condoned like a private business. This is illegal, and this is against the law. For after all attempts on media to ascertain the whereabouts of this said adult has failed, I would like you all to know that it will never go down easy with the portfolio of a commissioner, and most especially as a commissioner of the Diaspora affair in those states. We in the diaspora, we deserve attention. We must be respected as a human being and as a people as well. Because we left home does not mean we have left our people. Because we are not at home does not mean we have left home. Now, after more than 30 days of a person's unofficial absence and disappearance from his duty line and in his commitment to the people, after more than 7 working days from the last general holiday, which was on the 1st of January 2020, it was unerroneous to officially declare a person missing, because the situation here could be on a red alert, as we could have been hit with the case of a missing person whose life is in danger. That was why on the 8th day of January 2020, I officially declared that Mr. Osevigero, the Commissioner of the Diaspora Affairs, those states, a missing person. We are going to roll out all protocols necessary in the case of a missing person. And I can assure you that no stone and no one will be left unturned if they are found on this path. But at this junction today, we are holding his superior, Brother Godwin Obaseki, the governor of Edo State. We are holding him responsible for his safe return back home. Mr. Osevigero of Edo State origin could right now be a missing person inside Edo State. I insist. He could right now have been involved in a road traffic accident or in a numerous outrageous fire outbreak that was all over Edo State. Or maybe he could have been caught up in court clashes that have bedeviled the state for some time now. Even though rumor has it that he, the Commissioner of Diaspora Affairs, Edo State, has been involved in money laundering, and that he has been detained somewhere in the shores of the Europeans. But however, we will do everything humanly possible and according to the law, to find our Diaspora Affairs Commissioner. For after these many days of the Commissioner disappearance and without an official statement from the authority, we are now very much afraid it could be a worst case scenario of an adult that has gone missing and may be in danger. I had asked that the Edo State Governor, Brother Godwin Obaseki, to give an official update or statement under 48 hours, which has long elapsed. In regard to this matter of a missing person, a commissioner of Edo State, Mr. Osaze Osevige Ero, and the governor had decided to stay on the game of ignoring. So we shall demand this information from the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, within the next few days. Let it be clear, if no updates are given, we shall move to ask the Interpol. We wish that our dirty laundry not be washed outside. That is why we demanded that the Edo State Governor should give us an official update to why Mr. Osaze Osevige Ero has not reported back to his duties in the public service, of which he, the governor, appointed him as a commissioner. I know Nigeria has become a very bad place, a lawless country with people of very bad character. So I am not surprised when always a criminal is branded as the victim in any event, and patriotic citizens are warned against exposing this bad element in the Nigeria society. So everyone must be careful. Now the resolution. On this said missing person, Mr. Osaze Osevige Ero. So, in this resolution, I've come to this conclusion that I am going to apply, in this case, my exponent mathematical order, wherein a first character, data 1, and a second character, data 1, shall be introduced. And data 1, which is now D1, will be added to data 2, which is now D2, to give us D2. And D2 shall be raised to power 0. And the answer that we shall get will be 1. This is what we are going to use to determine the case of Mr. Osaze Osevige Ero. If Mr. Osaze Osevige Ero is found guilty in his first character, which is data 1, we will demand his release as soon as possible. But if he, Mr. Osaze Osevige Ero, is found guilty in data 2, which is the second character, D1, we will demand that he, the commissioner, be remanded for as long as they choose. But we shall get to the bottom of Mr. Osaze Osevige Ero disappearance. It is only a matter of some little time. I want a better Nigeria where everyone counts. I want a better Nigeria where everyone matters. I want a better Nigeria where every Nigerian is relevant. I want Nigerians that are hopeful in their very own father's land. Thank you. I humbly thank you all. May you be blessed. May our days be blessed. Thank you. My name humbly remains Mr. Bright Owen Usagi. Goodbye.